Hi, my name is Terry, and welcome to Uloggers TV. Thank you for being here. This is another fun crypto ulog and live stream where we'll be looking at Ethereum. Ethereum has just like there's been market action recently surpassing slightly that of Bitcoin. We all know that Bitcoin surged very recently, drastically. Ethereum has done the same, and it's approaching $1,000. We want to look at Twitter to see if we can deduce anything from the undertone of the Ethereum community. What are they saying? Is Ethereum a popular hashtag or trending hashtag on Bitcoin on Twitter currently? That's one avenue to gain insight into the true state of Ethereum, to try to envision its probable value in the near future and in the long term. Because I think even though it's usually dispelled, community is a strong factor in the value proposition of a cryptocurrency, largely. So if there is a certain Dogecoin showed it recently, just a simple tweet and distributor talks about it, and the price rose dramatically. So I'm a legitimate illiterate. Please take notes. I want to inspire anyone out there who is neither crypto savvy nor tech savvy to tell them that they can pair into the world of cryptocurrency. And one avenue to doing so in a way that you're familiar with is Twitter. It's a tangible source of such information because of the form of content that it emanates. Anyway, we will see evidence of this as we look at my screen. I'm about to share my screen. In the meantime, let me just put the topic at hand on the screen. So the topic we're tackling is this one. What do Ethereum tweets hint about Earth's surge? Will ETH become mainstream, hitting 1K USD? It's currently at around 950 something. Yes. And if you want to know about cryptocurrency, you want to start your journey and you are neither crypto savvy nor tech savvy, I have documented an entire notebook. It's underneath in the description. I said I to refer to a legitimate illiterate, having documented a 355 pages notebook about cryptocurrency, blockchain, decentralized applications in such a way that is simplified irrespective of your crypto savviness. So you can get one underneath in the description. I'll talk about that later on. In the meantime, I'm sharing my screen. The typical route to finding out quick information about how Ethereum is doing market-wise is CoinGecko. This site enlists cryptocurrencies and ranks them according to their financial value. It currently has a list of more than 6,000 cryptocurrencies. If you didn't know, Ethereum is a bit younger than Bitcoin. It's one of the oldest cryptocurrencies, and it is ranked number 2. It has had that number 2 spot for eternity, and that is still the case. So it looks like my internet is experiencing issues. Please bear with me. So Bitcoin is reducing in price. Earlier, Bitcoin was around $34,000. Ethereum just minutes ago was $950. Now, so this is the typical route for finding out superficial information about Ethereum. You see the 24-hour volume showing you how much interest there is in this cryptocurrency as a financial asset. We have clicked on this to expand it. And this is where you also get the official Ethereum Twitter handle in case that's where you're headed. Now, this GitHub tells you that the Ethereum cryptocurrency and blockchain is open source. This tells you that there's a underlying blockchain behind this cryptocurrency. This gives you insight into the social presence. 160 crypto inclined people like Ethereum and all that. So we'll not look too much here. Let's go ahead onto Twitter. So let's see if there's even any social activity on the Ethereum page itself. So it has 553 followers. This already tells you that, cryptocurrency is garnering interest. Let's see. So the last tweet from the Ethereum project owners is most of these are retweets. Market make. Let me just open this on another tab. So it tells you that so this is one outlet where you can find Ethereum based projects that are impending that may have probable value. If Ethereum retweets it, then there may be something there that may constitute value. So that's why I opened it on another tab. Anyway, let's just establish, I'll come back here. Let's just establish that this was the last tweet. It's not too long ago, November. So tells you that, that there is some social activity here. But let's see what's going on here. First of all, let's see trending tweets. I'm located in the Philippines. Just a moment. Let me open another Twitter. So trending tweets here. This is trending in USA. Okay, so I changed my location I'm located in Philippines I did a video earlier where I was looking at Bitcoin as a trending tweet, and I had to change location to see if Bitcoin appears. So this is a tangible tweet by Binance. Binance has some 1.4 million followers. So I'm sure they have an influence on the price of Ethereum just by virtue of this particular tweet. They have a large following, and this is a tangible tweet to look at. 529 retweets, 2.5K likes. Now, this is another cryptocurrency influencer. He's popular on YouTube. He has 112K followers, and Ethereum will snap to 1,000 today. This is also a tangible tweet. This creates a network effect that affects the cryptosphere. So we at the end of this video, we'll discuss whether there's a possibility that Ethereum reaches 1,000 today. So we have already seen two tangible tweets, and we've not even looked at, I don't know if we typed Ethereum at all. Let's see. I'm still waiting to bet that Ethereum will significantly eclipse Bitcoin long term. It's one of the very few things that makes the internet feel exciting again. This is another tangible tweet by a recognized person, a programmer, perhaps in the cryptosphere, and by Twitter indication as well. He's claiming that Ethereum will significantly eclipse Bitcoin. Well, there's a slight possibility there, but for a different purpose. Ethereum is more about, I think it plays a different purpose from Bitcoin. Bitcoin is more inclined towards catering to as a standalone financial asset, while Ethereum is broader. It's more of a protocol. So Binance, again, 8 hours ago, they've kept tweeting, and it does have impact. So far, I'm establishing that it's obvious that there are talks about Ethereum. I've not even typed Ethereum as a tag here. Much like 100K profits, it just took 800. And so anyway, you already see that from Twitter. You can tell that just 8 hours ago, Ethereum was 800, and it's currently above 900, telling you how much move it has done in just recent times. Now let's type Ethereum first. So Ethereum, for the most part, it refers to the underlying blockchain, the protocol itself, but you can also call its native cryptocurrency Ethereum as well. but typically the acronym for it is ETH. So let's see, by typing Ethereum, we're seeing some tweets. Ethereum is still 46.34 below all time high, easiest investment of your life. So this person is claiming that in comparison to its all time high, there's still room for advancement in its price. So the all time high was 1,448. Now, this can be a factor in the, affecting speculation, because there's also a psychological aspect to this. If Ethereum does cross 1,000, you know, psychologically, people will expect it to, or have a fear factors, thinking, projecting speculatorily that it will get to its all-time high in the nearest term. So there's a potential, even though there will be some resistance, there is also a potential that people will amass of it, an expectation that it will reach or its all-time high in the near term and begin to surpass it. That's what I feel will happen where it does cross 1,000, especially if it does so very quickly. I don't think the resistance will be very strong. That's what I perceive, because amongst other things, there is talks, backing it. Now, this is another tweet from another person saying similar thing, something similar. And there's a reaction, tangible reaction here. Still 45% below the all-time high. This will be broken and new highs will be made. You see, coincidentally, it's like we thought alike, but, that's the power of social media. You can gain insight into the undertone of humans. So let's see this. The narrative is that Bitcoin and Ethereum have been given legal regulatory clarity. They have not. Only the opinion of one SEC official at a Yahoo conference. XRP could be the first to get legal clarity. Ethereum just hit 900. Wow. By far one of the most interesting Ethereum addresses I've seen. This is an Ethereum address. It is quite interesting social experiment as well. A 300 million whale starting a Twitter account for fun. Check their bio. Let's break down the address and see what they are doing with their capital. So this is an address that has likely bought some, even with a tallied with a Twitter account. So a Twitter account as an Ethereum address as a Twitter account. This was opened November 20 and has already amassed this number of followers. Yes, people will follow this because if he's a $300 million whale in Ethereum, he's going to have impact on the market. So people want to see what he's doing. If he's selling, or they are likely to follow suit because there's a tendency that his impact will crash the market. So that's one approach people take in deciding as indices for whether to buy or sell. Now, if it's accumulating, people may do the same. Let's see more. It's interesting. I'm enjoying this. Altcoins will follow Ethereum. Shall I share what I'm watching? Well, there is element of truth to this. Typically, that's what happens. Bitcoin goes its own way, and after it has its momentum is dying, then Ethereum and altcoins follow. Do you think Ethereum will reach its ATH all-time high this month? If no, when? If you're bored with milestones. Yeah, so this is another thing to look at when assessing Ethereum. It's in the number of its ecosystem, how broad it's the distribution of applications on it. And here it does have hundreds of applications on it, most of which fall under DeFi and financial services. But this is a display of that, telling you that Ethereum is backed by a solid ecosystem. David Smith, ETH crossed 760 resistance zone, targeting 920 and 1045 if there's a fixation above the one. So this was 5 hours ago. Gosh, I wasn't paying attention. The fluctuation recently is like too high, too much. Almost reach our target of 1,000 from this morning. Let's do it. So I think this has a YouTube channel, and it does analysis of this cryptocurrencies. Ethereum to the moon, 5,000 in January, close to 1,000. Push it. Yes. So this is an outlet with more than 500,000 followers. It's a news outlet and it has impact on markets. So their tweet here, hovering at 34,000 Ethereum, currently making a run for 900. How much upside can we expect in the near future? That's tangible. Fly to the moon. I think I've seen enough to have a measure of conclusion. Before we go, let me look at the Ethereum price again. Gosh, it's now back at 954. You know, just looking from here, there is some resistance, but the upward pressure is a bit strong, at least to 1,000. I see that possible in the nearest term. Just from a psychological aspect and from what I've seen on Twitter, the potential that it reaches that mark is there. And yes, surmounting its all-time high in January, very possible. Very, very possible. It's established. You know, there is no debate about Ethereum's value proposition. Its ecosystem is big. It has hundreds of dApps, hundreds of cryptocurrencies that are built on Ethereum. You know, that tells you of hundreds of projects, each of these projects having fans. And Ethereum does have use cases. Most of these applications built on Ethereum, to be able to interact with them, you need to purchase Ethereum. To be able to create your cryptocurrency on top of the Ethereum blockchain, you need to purchase Ethereum. You know, it's not like it will accept fiat from you. It only recognizes Ethereum, so you'll need to purchase that. And it's an established market. It's next to Bitcoin. And then there is the mindset that Bitcoin has become too high to purchase, and the saving grace is going to be Ethereum. So 1,000 in the near term, very feasible, and past its all-time high in January, very feasible as well, based on what I've seen on Twitter alone, and just my not entirely intuition. It's feasible stuff. So now, will it crash? Will it meet a resistance? I think it will, but it will not be strong as to prevent it. I feel that the major resistance will come when it crosses its all-time high. So that's what I perceive will happen. If you want to learn about cryptocurrency and blockchain from a notebook, please do so. You can get one in the comments. A notebook looks like this. It's a 355 paged notebook, well in depth. And yes, let me forward this. So the title is Cryptocurrency and Money's Uselessness, Legitimate Illiteracy Explains It. So I went in depth with love, and as a legitimate illiterate, I explained it with all my heart, basically, for anyone's understanding, irrespective of your crypto savviness or tech savviness. So I'll be ending this video here. If you find any value here, please subscribe. Proceeds from obtaining the notebook will go towards the evolution of this hub, which will gather people to empower them to build their noble dreams. I'll be ending this video here. I'm your boy Terry. Stay awesome.